Doug.
And I'm Cathy.
And this is Maggie Mae. Join us as we follow the moon. Today, we are in a little town called Crested Butte, Colorado. It's a little mountain town, a lot of historic buildings, and just really a beautiful little town.
It is darling.
So come along with us and enjoy the trip.
Thanks.
Now we start in right on the main street of town, which is Elk Avenue, and the town is loaded full of historic buildings. This was the courthouse, the city hall, and it was built in 1883, and it now has a theater company that has turned the upstairs into a little performing arts theater. Right beside that is the public house. Again, another golden oldie, and I love that elk rack up there.
It's also loaded with flower boxes all up and down both sides of the street.
Flowers everywhere. It is a beautiful town. You can tell there's a lot of pride in this town. This little shop I put in the video because it happened to be a photography shop. So I knew that would ring true with one of us here.
I didn't dare go in.
And you can see too, there's a lot of outdoor seating, which means a lot of cafes and things along the way. That was one of the biggest bicycle shops I've seen in a long time. This was a gym. I thought that was one of the most decorated gyms I'd ever seen.
I like the dogs in the window.
Yeah.
That mountain over there, kind of hiding behind the tree, can be seen all up and down the street.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, beautiful views. This is the post office right there on the corner. And right back that alley, that's a little bagel bakery. Say that fast.
3 times.
Lots of bakeries, lot of breweries. That the company store right there. I'm thinking it's going to be like a hardware store, general store or something. No, it's now a pizzeria.
It was neat looking inside too.
Yeah, it really was. This building, definitely not what it used to be. It was originally a hotel. And there are a couple of newer buildings in through there. One had 1970 on the front of it, but they are made to look like the old buildings.
Funny how you said 1970 is newer.
Yeah. Well, compared to the 1880s.
Yeah.
There's some more of those flowers.
The colors of all the buildings are so great. They're just all different colors up and down the street. It goes with the flowers.
It's just so vibrant.
Yes. And there were a lot of people out.
There were. It was a Sunday afternoon while we were out walking, and the town was busy.
And lots of dogs too.
Mm-hmm. I especially like the skiing version of Adirondack chairs. This was a chocolate and ice cream place, and we didn't even go in, but that guy did.
He did. And his buddy was still in there. Those trees were cool. Now
that store you see across the street with the glass in the front, That could be my downfall, but more on that later. This was a private residence at one time. It's now a little shop. And there's artwork throughout the town. This is the one that could be my downfall.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, if you notice the beginning and the ending, the earrings are different. That's all I'm going to say. I didn't even bring my camera in, so sorry about the shaky video on that. But Teresa there in the corner was very helpful.
She was. There's that mountain.
Mm-hmm.
Over and over you see it.
Now, this building used to be a Conoco station. Still has some of the signage up there from it. It's now their historic museum. And still has the pump out in front. Bicycles everywhere. There really were a lot of people on bicycles.
And scooters.
Mm-hmm. This one I thought was a rather creative looking store. They had some really neat things. Now this is a little brawl house, little beer garden. That metal sculpture out there looks kind of menacing.
I don't know what it was.
It kind of reminded me of a Pontiac hood ornament. A lot of metal sculptures. By now, we had worked ourselves up an appetite, as normally happens. And so we went to Bonez Tequila Bar and Grill, which is in the old Light and Water Company building. And they've got great outdoor seating right out there along the little creek that runs through town, as well as the full length of the front. Huge menu.
Oh, good food too.
I have to say this has probably been one of the best meals, especially Mexican meals, we've had. From the margarita to do-it-yourself guacamole. They bring everything out there in the bowl, and it's up to you with the mortise and pestle to make it as smooth or as chunky as you like.
Doesn't get any more fresh than that.
And that was probably the best guacamole I've had in ages. Now we decided we each wanted 2 fish tacos, so I ordered 3, Cathy got 1, and we're gonna share that way. The rice and the beans in the separate bowl, everything just looks beautiful. And to say we over-ordered a little bit, well, you can figure that out.
I thought 2 would be good.
Cathy, what did you think about our time at Crested Butte, Colorado?
This is amazing. I love this little town. I'll come back 100 times.
This is definitely going to be a do-over for us. This was a great stop. So if you enjoyed the video today, leave us a thumbs up. We appreciate it. And if you haven't already subscribed to our channel, watch for the little dot at the end. You can also ring the notification bell, and that way you'll know when every one of our videos come out.
And thank you for following us as we follow the moon.